If you're trying to grow on Instagram in 2026, there's one decision that you're probably overthinking: Reels or carousels. Most creators are asking the wrong questions, and it's quietly costing them reach, engagement, and followers. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when Reels win, when carousels win, and how to stop guessing and let the data decide. And yes, we've tested this ourselves. Over the last 6 months, we ran an experiment. We posted every single day on Instagram, carousels every day, reels sometimes once, sometimes multiple times per day. And what we found surprised even us after posting every single day for the past 1,500 days. Carousels beat reels in engagement, leads, saves, and followers gained per post. But Reels still dominated in one critical area, and I'll show you exactly what that is and how to use it in just a minute. But first, if you're new here, hi, I'm Steven from The Lover's Passport, the founders of the Creator Passport. My wife and I have grown our page over 2 million followers across platforms. We've built multiple 7-figure creator businesses, and we've coached over 1,000 different content creators inside of the Creator Passport. Everything you're about to hear is something we've actually tested ourselves. So if you love content creation and you want to learn more about it, make sure to give us a like and subscribe. Now with that, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So before we go any further, here's the mistake that most creators are making. They think that growth comes from choosing the right format, and it just doesn't. It comes from choosing the right format for the right job. Let me explain. Instagram in 2026 doesn't reward formats anymore. It rewards behavior. Think things like how long someone stays on your content, whether they save it, whether they share it with a friend, or whether they interact with it in some way, shape, or form. Reels are optimized for discovery, meaning finding new audiences for you, and carousels are really optimized for depth and people getting to know your brand. Instagram wants you to do both, and if you understand what each format is designed to do, your content strategy instantly will get clear. Most people misunderstand the data. We absolutely love the data. We track every single post that we do. And if you get this wrong, you'll keep posting the wrong content in the wrong format. Now, I just want to say, yes, if you look at the averages, Reels typically have higher views, and that's exactly what we got in our data. That's because when a Reel hits, it typically goes crazy mega viral. We've had Reels get 50, 70 million views, and we've personally never had a carousel go that viral. But the average hides something super important when you're looking at the data. When we looked at the median, what happens most of the time is that carousels are consistently outperforming Reels, meaning they have more saves, they have more comments, they have more profile actions, they help us gain more followers per post. And with Reels, 1 out of every few went mega viral and helped us grow, but consistently carousels were more steady. I will say, like, overall, our followers have grown more on both the Creator Passport and the Lover's Passport through Reels. We literally have one Reel on the Lover's Passport that's grown us over 130,000 followers. And on the Creator Passport, our most viral Reel has grown us over 2,500 followers from one post. That hasn't happened from any carousel yet. But when we look at the data from both of them, growth typically comes from consistency, not just spikes. So yes, Reels, technically we grow more from one, but carousels have grown us more over the past 6 months when we look at it per post. Super interesting when you start getting into the nitty-gritty of the data. And this all matters because if you choose to chase viral Reels, you might grow fast, but you won't be able to continue to do that stably. Carousels do something Reels don't. They have an ability to slow people down. Every single swipe on a carousel is intentional, every slide can increase the watch time on your carousel. Honestly, here's the part that most people miss. If someone doesn't swipe through all of your slides on your carousel, Instagram can resurface that exact same post later by just showing them a different slide than the original first one. That gives carousels multiple chances for them to perform really well. They're perfect for education. We use them all the time when we're trying to create value for our audience. We use them for step-by-step pieces. We use them for things when we want to microblog, or maybe we finish a blog on our actual page. We want to do a carousel to promote it. They're really good for clarity-driven content. And if you like teaching or explaining or structuring ideas, carousels are typically the most powerful tool in our opinion for getting that information across. But, and this is important, that doesn't mean that reels are less valuable. They just play a completely different role in the strategy when it comes to Instagram. Reels still win in one major category for us, and that is reach. They're the best format for getting in front of brand new audiences and gaining followers through that. They're really, really good for storytelling, especially when you can add in different cinematic sequences or when you're writing different trending audios. They are phenomenal for it. They also allow you to post trial reels, which lets you post different hooks and lets you specifically target non-followers. And that's something that you cannot do at all with carousels. Now, that being said, reels do come with trade-offs. Typically, you spend way more time editing. There's more pressure for them to perform well just because of how they've been positioned, and typically reels are way harder to make evergreen. Think of them as more top of funnel, and carousels are more of the mid to bottom funnel. The important thing that I want you to get is you need both. So if you're still asking yourself, should I be posting reels or carousels, you need to ask yourself what format lets your idea land the clearest. For instance, if you're a photographer with super beautiful visuals, carousels will likely outperform. If you're great on camera with voiceovers, then reels are probably gonna outperform your carousels. The algorithm isn't gonna punish you for posting one or the other. It's going to respond to how well your content fits the correct format. I'll give you an example with our own personal brands. On the Lover's Passport, reels completely still dominate. That's because with travel, it's cinematic, it's adventurous. Sometimes it's just gonna perform better over there. But if you look at the Creator Passport, where it's a lot more teaching, educating, and giving valuable tips, it's closer to a 50-50 split, but carousels are always going to win. At least from our data that we've looked at after posting every single time. We literally posted over 100 times in just December on the Creator Passport. We're the same exact content creators on both these. They just have different audiences, and completely different formats are going to win depending on what your audience likes to consume. So really quick, I just want to break some limiting beliefs, because I know you're probably thinking about it if you're watching this, is carousels can't go viral. That is completely false. We've had a few ourselves generate 500,000 to 1 million views now. A lot of people still think reels are the only way to grow fast. And once again, this is completely false. We've seen so many accounts now only use carousels because they are way better at storytelling and creating value with their carousels compared to trying to do it with reels, which sometimes is way harder. And the last one here is posting more matters more than posting better content. This is also false. It doesn't matter if you post every single day or multiple times a day. We have so many students that just post 3 times a week and they're still able to grow rapidly. It's all about the value that you put and the story that you're telling in the correct format, whether you're posting that as a reel or as a carousel. We just want you to ask yourself, what is going to be the correct format that helps you get your point or your message or your story across to your audience? That is the key thing I want you to take away from this video. So we have a challenge for you. I want you to think for the next 30 days, post an equal amount of reels and carousels. Do your own little experiment, and I want you to track 2 things. What is your reach and what is your followers gain? That way you can let the data decide. It doesn't matter on your opinion or any emotion. You're just strictly looking at the numbers. And if you want even more of a strategy when it comes to posting reels and carousels, we give away weekly tips on our content creator newsletter. All you have to do, scan the QR code right over there to join. It's completely free. We share all of our own weekly experiments. We share different breakdowns. We share insights that you're not going to find anywhere else. So make sure to scan the QR code to join our Creator Passport newsletter. If you want even deeper conversations around growth, monetizing, other content creator stories, make sure to check out the Creator Passport podcast. We come up with a new episode every single Friday. I'll go ahead and put the QR code right over here so you can go and listen to last week's episode. And I went ahead and put all the links down below in the description as well if you need anything else. And if this video helped you understand a clearer strategy when it comes to content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe and turn on post notifications, because we will be posting new videos every single week to help you build your content creator business. And YouTube thinks you're gonna like this video right over here. So if you want even more value, go ahead and check that out. And with that, we'll see you next week with some more content creation tips.